In this video, we are going to discuss organization within Notability. If you've used Notability for any length of time, your notes might be all over the place. Maybe you haven't figured out how to organize yet. I'm here to help you with that. First, I would like to tell you and suggest that you think of Notability as like a 5-subject notebook or a 3-ring binder, where we might have the cardboard pages or the plastic dividers between each subject that we are taking notes on. We might have tabs off to the side that allow you to label each divider as well. We also have the 2 pocket folders that might hold your loose papers or some of your notes for your class. So let's keep those 2 things in mind as we go over how Notability organizes. The reason I bring that up is because, in my opinion, Notability kind of did this backwards. So I had to find my own ways to understand their thinking when it comes to organization. So when you open up Notability, you see this screen. You might have more notes, you might have less notes. Your notes might be crazy unorganized. Some of mine are. But you always have your notes on this right pane, along with your all notes, your recents, your favorites, and your unfiled. Then you have this pane off to the left that gives you additional organization, and you can see all of your folders, your subjects, your dividers. So Notability has 2 ways of organizing your things. Next to subjects right here is the plus sign. This is where some of my analogies come into play. A divider. Exactly what you think it would be, the divider. The cardboard portion in between all of your pages in a 5-subject notebook or a 3-ring binder. A divider on this screen is anything with the arrows. So basically, the arrow is your cardboard. This is that little tab off to the side where you've named it. If you come back up here to the plus sign, you have subjects. In my opinion, this does not make a lot of sense to me. In this analogy, the subject is your 2-pocket folder. The folder that you keep all of your notes, any loose assignments that you may have had when you were in school. The subjects in this example are anything with a colored dot next to it. Again, think of it as your pocket folder. So let's go about putting some of these in. Up at the top, I'm going to go to the plus sign. I'm going to tap Add Divider. This will bring up your notes. So let's go. Oh, I already have notes. Let's say I'm going to do 4th grade math. So now I've got this divider here. If you notice down below, I've already got a divider called Savas Math. This divider, I can actually tap the arrow and collapse so I don't see all of that. I can also tap the divider that says Nita and collapse that. I'm going to reopen the Savas Math because I want to put 4th grade math under the Savas Math. That's super easy to do. You just have to have a little bit of practice. So do a long hold on your divider. You'll notice you can't go down, but if you go up, the menu will go away, and then you can come back down and reorganize it. So I'm going to drop it right there under Savas Math. Again, if you just tap and hold, move it up and move it down, you can move that wherever you want. I accidentally put it within 3rd grade math. Don't really want it there. We're just going to move it around a little bit. It does take a little bit of practice, so don't get discouraged if you don't drop it in the right place the first time. Now, we are going to add a subject. So again, think of it as your pocket folders. So come up to Subjects, tap the plus sign, and let's tap Add Subject. Now within my Savas Math, I have them separated by topics. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do topic 1 here. Press enter to save. And then I'm going to take this topic, I'm going to long hold, I'm going to go up and then down and put it under 4th grade math. So that's how you create it. I'm going to go back to some of the things I've already created and kind of show you what they look like. So as I mentioned, right here, this Savas Math, that's my large overarching divider. So now when I tap the arrow, I have my grades in there for Savas Math. You'll notice that I have 1st grade in here. Again, the arrow indicates that is another divider. I'm going to expand that divider. And now you will notice that I have topics 1, 2, and 3. Let's open one of those topics. So let's open topic 1. Now within topic 1, like I said, it is the folder, the 2-pocket folder. Now I have all of my worksheets and independent practices from topic 1, Savas Math, 1st grade. These are all individual notes that you can go into each one of them to go ahead and use the tools that we've talked about in previous videos. Just a great way to organize. You can also add new notes directly under this subject. If we move on to topic 2, this is where I've put all of topic 2's independent study and guided practice sheets, and so on and so forth. The same thing with 2nd grade. This is the divider. Here is the subject, the folder. You tap on it and all of your notes are right here. Now it is super easy to go ahead and add things to your subjects. So if I want to go back up to notes, maybe I've got some unfiled things. For example, let's just pretend this note right here goes with my NETA divider and the 2025 subject. All you do is kind of do a long hold. Again, that menu will get in the way, so just kind of move it around until the menu goes, and then you can drop it right there. And now your note is automatically dropped into that subject and is organized there. If I go back out to notes, you'll notice that it's still here inside of all notes, but now it's got this little tag right here, this 2025 tag, which shows it directly where it goes. So you'll notice that the color corresponds with the name of the subject. The same with some of my topics. So you'll see that this topic is orange, topic 1. I haven't done a great job of changing the colors, but this one goes down to 3rd grade, topic 1. Anything that is up here under the unfiled tab are things without homes. These do not have dividers and subjects for their home. So this is easy enough. I can come in here. I can do a long hold and say, I want to move you here. If I go back to my notes and go back to unfiled, that particular note is no longer in this list. The next thing I would love to show you is if I go back to 4th grade, topic 1, and maybe I've already downloaded all the PDFs that I want. They're saved in my OneDrive or my iCloud. I want to drop them in here without doing it one by one. Open up your subject. So my subject is topic 1. Come up to the new button. You'll want to do a long hold on the new button, and then you'll choose import. You'll have the options of either going to Files or OneDrive. All my stuff is in Files in iCloud, so I'm going to choose Files. And then I'm going to navigate to wherever my files are saved. So in mine, it's Savas Math, it's 4th grade, it's topic 1. Here are all my PDFs that I've already downloaded. I'm going to go ahead and start tapping. You'll notice you have a check mark next to anything that's selected. And you now have a select all and a deselect all button. So I'm going to tap select all. And then I'm going to tap open. This dialog box that pops up, you may or may not change a lot of it. I want my 5 files to create separate notes, so I'll have 5 separate notes. I also want it moved into this topic 1. If you've chosen wrong and you don't want it to go there, you can tap the arrow and then it lists out all of your dividers and your subjects. So maybe instead I wanted them to go to second grade or a first grade topic. You can choose that instead. Mine are fourth grade, topic 1, so I'm going to leave it there. You can also create a new subject and a new divider from here. We're not going to do that. I'm going to tap back and then I'm going to tap import. Now you can see automatically all 5 files that I had already downloaded from my website of choice are now in here as notes that I can use whenever I want. I hope this was helpful when it comes to organization. If you have any questions, please reach out to the Instructional Tech Training team.